She's got a lot of weight here, so I'm worried already. But I've decided today to have a protein drink before I start because I seem a bit tired. So in it I have World Nutrition protein powder with extra super green food, some almond milk, rice milk, a date, blueberries, and some almond butter.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, what weights have we got now?
We do have a selection of weights today, ranging from 2s to 10s. If you don't have a selection of weights, don't worry, you can still join in and focus on your precision and your movement. I've also got a couple of mini bands out as well. Again, not crucial, but they're the easiest and cheapest thing to buy. You can take them anywhere as well, as Trinny well knows.
As I well know, they're your flexible friend. Irritating when you see them in your bag and you're lying in bed with jet lag thinking, oh no. But anyway, they are good. So I'm just going to get, not have comments on so you can see that perfectly. And we will get started. There we go.
Okay. Right, getting started. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Left leg comes out to the side. Deep breath in, then exhale, you're going to push your hips back. And this is going to stretch out the inner thighs a little bit, as well as mobilize the hips. We'll do a couple of these. One more. Come back to the center. You're going to inhale, reach your left arm underneath your right. So we're getting in our thoracic rotation, but you also get a little stretch for the chest. Inhale, reaching under that right arm. Exhale, reaching up to the sky. Go for one more. Good. Place that hand down. Bring your left knee back in. Right leg goes out to the side. We're going to do those hip rocks first of all. So pushing those hips back, coming forwards. Good. 2, 1. Come back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Reach your right arm under your left. And then exhale, reach that right arm up. Reaching under, reaching up. Go for one more. Nice. And then place that hand down. You're going to bring that knee back in. We're going to go into a downward dog now. So I want you to lift your hips, push your chest towards your knees. You can have your knees bent, especially if you've maybe not been up for long. You might not feel super flexible. You're going to come forwards and go into a cobra stretch. So setting those shoulders down, expand the chest a little bit, and then we're going to push back but use the core. So you're going to round the spine a little bit, pushing back, come forwards, chest up to the sky, hips down to the ground, shoulders back. One more. You're going to push back into that downward dog. Then we're going to come forwards into that cobra stretch. Then knees under those hips again. Good. Deep breath in, flex your spine. Exhale, extend. Inhale, round. And exhale, extend. Come to neutral. Take a deep breath in. You're going to start to reach that left arm forwards and then exhale, open up to the side. So we're stretching out the chest again, but we're also mobilizing the shoulder and activating the muscles around the shoulder girdle, but also your back muscles too. Hips stay as still as possible, so it's just that rotation through your thoracic. We have 2. Good, last one. Big reach, nice, place that hand down. Switching sides, your right arm reaches forwards, open that arm up to the side. Flexing your hand, the fingertips go forwards, and then open up. We have 3, 2, and your last one. Good, place that hand down. Okay, turning onto your back. You're going to have your left foot down on the mat. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to tuck in, lift those hips, hold it 1, 2, then lower back down. Tuck in and lift, 1, 2, back down. Squeeze the glute on that left side, and I want you to feel like you're pulling your hip towards your heel. So, and when your knee is in towards your chest like this, it just helps to take pressure off that lower back, off that lumbar. Good, we're here for 4, for 3, 2, and your last one. Switching sides. Let's go. Big lift and down. Use that out breath to lift the hips. We go for that 2-second hold at the top just to make sure that we've really switched our muscles on. Halfway. Good. Big lift. going for 4. Nice, 3, 2, last one. Good, placing those feet and hips back down. Hands are going to go behind your head. Take a deep breath and you're going to exhale, lift the chest. Then bring your legs into a tabletop. From here, we're going to reach the right leg forwards, hold it, 1, 2, twisting to the left, center. Reach the left leg forwards, twist, hold it, 1, 2, center. Switch, 1, 2, center. So we're doing a bicycle, we're keeping it nice and slow, just to get the stomach working a little bit here. Twist, elbows wide, center, and twist. 1, 2, center. 1, 2, center. Good. And you want to engage the pelvic floor a little bit here as well, just because when you have that pressure on those abdominals, when you're doing a crunch, it is nice to keep the pelvic floor engaged and connect to your deep core muscles a little bit more. And that's what we tend to talk about in Pilates. We're here for 3, 2, last one. Good, feet mat width. Let's lower the knees to the right and to the left. Right, left, good. 4, 3, loosening up those hips. 2, last one, stop there. Okay, turning onto your side, push yourself up. The band is now going to go on around the mid shin or the ankles, depending on how heavy your band is. If it's really heavy, lift it a little high. If it's quite light, it can stay low. Right, just a little bit more activation in those hip muscles. You're going to push your hips back, bring the right leg to the side and then behind. And actually this is activating the left leg. So hips go back, chest leans forwards. This is quite a tight band actually, so movement is pretty small. We're here for 30 seconds and then we're going to switch sides. So this is firing up the stabilizers on the left side and especially those hip stabilizers, i.e. your glutes. One more of each. Good. And switch. Now we're going to do the same on the other side. Hips back, chest forwards. Make sure you're not rounding the shoulders. Your shoulders stay back and down. Good. We're here for 10 more seconds. And then we've fired everything up and we're good to go. Last one, and stop. Take that band off. Okay. First thing we're going to do is a goblet squat. We're going to do a goblet squat for 45 seconds, and then we're going to do a plank pull across, but in a bear plank. So we're going to take a weight and pull it over, but I'll show you that in a second. Goblet squat, you hold the weight in front of the chest. Trinny, I'll give you an 8, but I think in the next set you're going to go up to 10 today.
Okay.
So holding that right in front of the chest. Good. So the weight goes in front of the chest, your shoulders are set down, your feet are going to be parallel if possible, or ever so slightly turned out. That turnout comes from your hip. Feet just widen the shoulder width. We're going to lower, hold it, 1, 2, drive up fast. Lower for 1, 2, drive up fast. So here we are working the glutes, we're working the legs. 1, 2, drive up. 1, 2, drive up. And then we're supersetting it with a core exercise. Coming up to that halfway point. Now make sure that your knees are not collapsing in towards each other. You are actively slightly pushing them out to the side, but your feet stay flat on the ground. 1, 2, push fast. 1, 2, drive up fast. We've got one more. 1, 2, stop there. Okay, the weight is going to go on your mat and it's going to go behind your left hand. Behind your left hand. We are going to hover the knees in the air. If you can't do this, maybe come into a modified plank with your hips forward slightly, or you can go into a full plank. Otherwise, knees are hovering, you take the weight, pull it over to the right, then over to the left. We keep switching side to side. We're only doing this for 30 seconds, so not long. Hips, knees stay underneath the hips, hands stay underneath the shoulders. It's a great one for the side of the stomach. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Have a little rest. We've got 30 seconds of recovery. You can do some dynamic chest stretching, have a sip of water. Good. So, Trinny, you happy to use a 10 in your next
I am, yeah.
one? Excellent. I'll keep the 8 there just in case you want to use that one for the plank pull across. Right, second set. In 3, 2, 1. Weight goes in front of the chest, shoulders stay back. I'll turn sort of diagonally this time so you can see. Hold it, 1, 2, drive up fast. And you sort of engage the glutes when you stand. Not push the hips forwards, just a little activation. 1, 2. Try to keep the chest as lifted as possible. Biomechanically, we all look a little bit different when we do a squat. So don't worry if your squat does not look like Trinny's or mine. As long as you feel like you're pushing through the heels and there's not too much pressure on your back. 1, 2, drive up. 1, 2. Next one is the last one. And stop. Okay, back into that plank pull across. 30 seconds. The weight starts behind your left hand. You hover those knees. And let's go. Pulling it across the body. Make sure you're nice and stable. You try to keep your hips as still as possible. Belly button slightly lifted. Good. Really powerful core exercise. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, little rest again, then we're going to do this one more time. And then we've got another superset. So sip of water if you need, stay hydrated. Did you find your creatine? No.
No, I didn't. I got to order it.
Yes. Do you know where to order it from, or do you want me to send you a link?
I need you to send me a link.
Okay.
I think I ordered it last time from Amazon.
Yeah.
I think I need to send it again.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Are we ready? We're going into our final set of this. Pick up that weight. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get low. 1, 2. Drive up. Go with some speed. 1, 2. This is a nice one for the glutes. The glute maximus especially. Set power on the way up. Use your out breath. Good. We're here for another 10 seconds. Go for 2 more squats. Last one. Nice, okay. Weight is going to go down. Behind your left hand. We're going to get going with that pull across in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last time we're doing this. Nice. Keeping your back as still as possible. Imagine you're balancing a bowl of water and you don't want it to spill. We have just 10 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it, to do a workout? Right. onto your feet. We're going to work a little bit more on upper body for a moment. We're going to be doing some reverse flies. So hips back, chest forward. You open and hold the weights for about 2 seconds. So Trinny, I'm going to give you the 2s, or just 1 second, just to make sure you're not just using momentum. I'm going to take the 3s. So hips are back, chest is forwards. We open the arms out to the side, hold it for 2. We're going to just for 30 seconds. Set. 1, 2, bring those arms down. 1, 2, bring them down. Obviously, if your weights are a little heavier, you don't have to hold those arms out for so long. And it's really good to build those, let's call them bulletproof shoulders. So these all exercises are so great for keeping your shoulders healthy and strong. And it's important to use lighter weights. Sometimes last one. Good, stop that. Right, the weights are going to go down. And we're going to go into a glute medius exercise. So for that, we're going to use a band. I'm going to give you this band. I'm just going to grab a slight. You want a medium band
On
for
my
this.
in my legs.
Yeah, just above the knees. Just above or exactly around the knees. Then we're going to lie on the left side. You're going to lift your feet, but keep your knees down. And you're going to lift and lower. So actually doing a clamshell. Your hips are tucked in, and this is going to get the side glutes. So the one at the top, at the back, the one that if you were to look from the side, the very top, it creates that sort of lifted look from the side. So we want to build that strength. It's also a very functional muscle to build because it keeps your hips stable and your lower back safe. But you also need to release it, because if it gets tight, you can get symptoms like sciatica symptoms. We're here for 4, 3, 2, lift and hold, static hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Switching sides. So lying on that right forearm, hips are tucked in, going to lift your feet, and then we're going to lift and lower. Hips tucked in. You make sure that you are feeling that glute, and it's not feeling directly in your, you're not feeling it directly in your hip joint. You know the difference. You're also going to feel the tension change. Inhale down, exhale up. 10 seconds, and then we're holding. 3, 2, lift and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Come up onto your feet. We've got another shot. Sorry, we're going to do a tricep, I've decided. Last minute.
Okay, last minute, just not throw it in.
Yeah. We're going to hold one weight. We're going to hold 1 4 each, okay? We're going to work the front of the shoulders. Here is your 4.
Thank you, darling.
Right, we're going to hold it, but the hands kind of underneath, shoulders set down, hips tucked in. We're going to use the core with this one as well. We're going to lift to just to shoulder level, and then bring the arms back down. Lift to shoulder level and lower. Pause for a second when your arms are lifted. Inhale down, exhale, lift up. 1, 2, and lower. 1, 2. So now we're working the front of the shoulder. Good, and we're working the core. You'll also be working the glutes a little bit because they're going to stabilize your lower back as well. Nice. Go for 2. Last one. Perfect. Right, put that weight down for a second. We're going to go back into our reverse flies. Quick sip of water if you need. We've got 20 seconds left of rest. Could do a couple of chest stretches, dynamic ones, and then we're back into our reverse flies. Okay. Right. Are we ready? Hips back, chest is forwards, and arms. Remember, if your weights are very light, open and hold for a second. Good. And you're imagining you're pushing the back of your head against the wall, so you're working on that neck posture too. Right, we're here for another 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Right, we're back into our glute medius work. The band is going to go on just above the knees. We're going to lie on the right side. Did we start? No, we started on the left side. So we're going to lie on the left side. Right, feet are lifted. Your knees are slightly forwards. Your hips are tucked in a bit. You inhale, bring the knee down. Exhale, lift. And again, you want to feel like you are working that glute. Feel. So if you start from your hip bone at the front, your ASI, you're going to trace it round until you feel your glute at the top. And you'll know it's working because it will feel like it slackens off as you lower the knee, and then it activates as you lift the knee. Good. We're here for another 3, 2, lift and hold. Hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Switching sides. Good. Relaxing your head. And lift the feet, hips tucked in. Inhale down, exhale, lift up. Big lift. Keep the feet sort of together. Keep the toes together. I find that's the easiest way of doing this one. 10 seconds, then we have that little hold. Good. Go for one more, lift and hold it. Static hold, hips tucked, keep that knee lifted. 3, 2, 1, down. Okay, we're doing that front raise to work the front of the shoulder. Take that band off. Okay, picking up your 4. I might use a 5 this time. Do you want to stick to a 4 or do you want to go up to a 5?
I can get to a 5.
Yeah, great. So, there we go. Right, holding onto that weight. Shoulders are down, chin is tucked, hips are tucked. Make sure core is active. Deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to lift the arms just to shoulder level, and then we lower. If you don't have, say, one heavy weight, you could always use your 2 lighter dumbbells. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring those arms down. 10 seconds. Nice. Going for 2. Last one. Perfect, stop there. That weight's going to go down. We're going to go into a new set of exercises now.
Whoop, whoop!
I know. So we're going to work the glutes a little bit more, the glute maximus this time, so the ones at the back. We're going to need 2 dumbbells. Trinny, you're going to use 2 8s. And I think next week you're officially ready to start going back to, say, 2 times. 2 and 8. Okay, so sumo deadlift. I love this one because it really targets the butt.
I can tell you want to work out today.
I really do.
You really do. I can just tell. It's not like you're using the same weight or giving me the heavier weight. You're like, I'll take the 10.
I know.
And you're in that mood.
I know, and I'm just grinning about it. Right. So our feet are going to be quite wide, toes slightly turned out. You've got to set those shoulders down, your weight goes back, your chest is forwards. You drive up, slowly lower, drive up fast with some power. So from the side, inhale, chest down, exhale up. It's a hinge. So the more you try and push your butt back, the better, even though our knees will be bent. And I really want to see some speed on the way up. You'll notice that your muscles really do feel different if you're trying to bring a bit of power in there. Good. We are here for 20 more seconds. Using the breath, inhale down, exhale up. Keep the shoulders back. And this exercise isn't just working the lower body, we're also working the back. So we work that whole posterior chain. Last one. Stop. Right, those weights are going to go down. We're going to go into a plank variation now. Hands are going under the shoulders. Lengthen out your legs, but bring your feet reasonably wide. We're going to lift the hips, twist and reach for the opposite ankle. Come forwards, then reach for the opposite ankle. Inhale forwards, exhale, reach. Good, and again, this is for 45 seconds, the same as the last exercise. We're getting in some shoulder work. We're getting a little release for the back and a nice stretch for the backs of the legs. Good. One more on each side. Last one. And stop. Little rest. That probably got the heart rate up a little bit too.
Daffy.
Daffy is being...
She's being so lazy.
She is being so... That dog likes to sleep in. She likes to have
really...
a...
When I wake up, she's like, are we getting up now? I'm not ready. She really is. She looks at me like, really?
Not today.
Yes, we're talking about
Daffy. She's such a chiller in the mornings. Right. We're going to go into our second set of this. Trinny, would you like to stick with the 8s or do you want to go up to the 10s? This one.
I think stick with the 8s actually.
Yeah, stick today? Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Right.
Today I'll stick with the 8s.
Perfect. And also, if you're at home, your weights are just a little bit heavy. You don't have to do this for the whole time. When you reach your maximum, you can stop and put those weights down. Set those shoulders down, deep breath in. And exhale lift. Remember, we're lifting with some speed. Keep those shoulders back. Halfway. Bending the knees. It's going to really get into the glutes. You do work your hamstrings here too, but it is more glute maximus focused. Good. 10 seconds. Two more. Last one. Perfect. Right, put those weights down. We're back into our plank variation. Okay, hands go underneath the shoulders. Lengthen out your legs. And let's go reaching for that opposite ankle. Get that little rotation in. If you can't do planks on your wrists, for example, or put the pressure through your wrists, come down onto your forearms and you can go for the knee lift instead. So lifting one knee and then the other knee. Inhale forward, exhale, reach for your ankle. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one, and stop. Right, little rest. We are going to do 3 of those today because we do want to work on building the glutes. And then we'll do some glute isolation work. Sip of water. Stay hydrated. Right, Trinny, have you found that you're having your little protein shake has made a bit of a difference to your workout today?
Maybe. Yeah.
It is good to have a bit.
A bit of something.
A bit of something, yeah, just
Yeah.
a little bit. And a shake is actually perfect because it's not too heavy on the digestive system.
Yeah.
Right, we're going into our last set. I want to see power, Let's go. Driving up, shoulders are set down. Inhale, hinge those hips back. It's a little slower on the way down. We push through those heels. Imagine you're screwing the heels into the ground. Back stays straight as you lower the chest down. Good, really nice technique. We're here for another 20 seconds. Good. Go for 3, 2. Last one. Stop. Back into that plank variation. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Inhale forwards. Exhale. We reach for the opposite ankle. Using the breath, inhale. That little exhale is going to encourage you to twist a little bit more, really push that chest so we feel a bit of a stretch in the hamstrings, maybe in the calves. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good. Okay, little breather. And then we're going to go into our next set. So, next set, I want you to work on the glutes a little bit more. So we're going to use a band for this. You can stick with that band actually, Trinny.
Are we lying down or standing up?
We're actually going to be sort of in quadruped, so kind of like you are right now. The band is going to go just above the knees. If you've only got light bands, double up your bands. We're actually going to get started working the right side. So I want you to come down with your left forearm parallel with the top of your mat, your right hand on the floor. Extend that leg. Oops, bring the leg out to the side slightly and then back to the center. Okay, so the leg goes out to the side slightly, back to the center. Keeping the leg lifted. So it's a little bit, almost, Pilates this. We're engaging the core, we're keeping the spine neutral. Good. And you're seeing how far you can bring that leg out to the side to really work the glute medius. So you're also using the glute maximus a little bit as you bring the leg back to the center. We're here for another 2. 1 more, bring it out to the side and hold. Turn the foot in. We're going to pulse up 20 times. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're not leaning on your left side too much. Keep your body weight balanced. Good. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down. Push back for a second just so you can reset. Come forwards. Right forearm goes in. You extend your left leg. Bring the leg to the side, to the center. If you bring the band down a little bit as well, it's going to be a bit more intense. You can also put the band underneath one knee if you need to keep it anchored. Good. Keep the leg lifted. And again, this one is working glute medius and glute maximus. So we're going to go right into that glute maximus in a second though. 10 seconds and then we have those pulses. Try not to lean onto your right knee too much. Good. 2. Hold on 1. Turn the toes down. Pulse up 20 times. Little lift. Keep that leg lifted a little higher. It's a tiny movement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, stop there. You can keep that band on. We're gonna lie on our backs. It's feeling warm in here this morning. Now, I'm gonna give you little weight.
Oh. How delightful. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this, because of the weight, is going to make it really hard, even though it's tiny weight. We're going to lift the left leg, hold the weight in your left hand, just because we started with the right glute. You can either have your right hand up or bring it down for a little bit of support. You're going to lift the hips, bring that arm out to the side, use that right glute. So bring that arm out means you're throwing yourself off center and you really have to use that right glute. Then lower your hips back down. Keep the left knee towards you. Tuck in, lift up, squeeze the glute, bring that arm out to the side, back to the center, lower the hips back down. Reach both arms up if you can, just to make it extra difficult. You're just going to be working the side of the stomach. Lift, bring that arm out to the side, back to the center. Do you see what I mean, Trinny? Holding it, bring that arm out to the side really works. Good. We're here for another 2. My goodness. Last one. Squeeze that butt, lift higher. Hold it. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Right, are we ready to fight the other side? Bring that right knee in. Start with your left arm down. Gonna lift, bring that arm out to the side, back to the center, and then lower the hips back down. Lift. Squeeze that left glute. See if you can then lift that left arm in the air as well. That's gonna make it more of a challenge. Keep your hips really lifted. If you find they're dropping, you can always get rid of the band, or just keep both feet down. It's still going to work a lot with both feet on the mat. Keep the hips up. Feel the back of that left leg. We've got one more after this, and then we're pulsing. We're going to lift. Good. Back to the center. Hold it. 10 pulses. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze that glute. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
And down. Oh my goodness. We're definitely working hard this morning. Give the knees a hug, rock from side to side. Okay, we're going to work our back and biceps. So I want you to turn over. We need our heavier dumbbells for this, so you can use your 8s. You can keep the band on.
What are you doing back up here? There's a monkey.
She's
What are you doing here with monkey? What are you doing here with monkey? Oh.
Now it's playtime, is it, Daffy? Right. We are going into some box raise.
Great.
Hands under the shoulders. We're going to pull twice on one side, pulling towards the hip. Pull twice on the other side, pulling towards the hip. We're going to do this for 45 seconds. Good, so here we're working the back and the biceps. You are working the core as well. And because our hands are and the knees are connected to the ground, it does keep your lower back feeling quite comfortable. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull. Nice. 15 seconds to go. Hello, Daffy. Hello. Hello. Daffy, you're distracting. I see you doing. What are you doing, Daffy? Oh. Right. Yes. You've got one more. We had to have a Daffy moment. Yes. Right, stop there. And then we're going to go back into some glute work. This time, we're going to have one weight on the hips. Actually, Trinny, you're going to take this 10. You're going to come into a frog bridge.
Okay. Yes.
Soles of feet together. Yes, that's it. I know. Now you've got the daffy distraction. Right, this is going on your hips. Take hold of each end of it. Got it?
Yep.
Right, very top of the hips. Soles of the feet together. Knees out to the side. We're going to get those glutes and lift. Hold it. 1, 2, back down. And again, lift and hold. 1, 2, back down. We've got triceps after this, and that's our last exercise. So just program the last bit as a single, no repeats section. Because I know we all like a no repeat workout. Yeah. When I say we all, I mean Trinny. Yeah. Lift. 1, 2. 1, 2. Push those knees down. And it's going to get a little bit more intense towards the end of this one. And we're going to feel like our glutes are solid as a rock after this. 1, 2. Back down. Lift. 1, 2. Push those knees out. We're here for another 3. Lift and hold. Lift and hold it there. 10 seconds. Push those knees down. Squeeze your butt. It should be feeling like you are really switching on through those glutes. And then we're going to lower halfway, lift up all the way for 10. 9 pulses. Let's go. Good. Lift. Squeeze the butt. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last lift and hold. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4. Squeeze those glutes. 2, 1, and back down. Stop there. Move that weight to one side. Bands off. We're going to do a bit of tricep work and core work to finish. You need your 1 8. I always say I'm going to take that 8. So if you haven't got a heavier weight, use 2 lighter weights. You're going to take each end of the weight. Make sure they're screwed on. Arms reach up to the sky and then bring them back a little bit. Hips are going to be tucked in here, so your lower back is on the mat. Legs in tabletop. You're going to bend the arms, little pulse, extend, extend one leg. Bend, pulse, extend the other leg. Good. Little pulse, reach. Nice. So that pulse is going to make it more challenging for the arms. Good. And it's controlled, so we're not swinging, we are controlling that pulse. Good. Belly button drawn down. Nice. We're here for another 15 seconds. Extend, good. Bring that leg back to tabletop. Keep that lower back down. Are you switching sides with the legs, Trinny?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay, right, let's keep going on that other side just for a second. We'll do a few more reps. Good. 2. Last one. Ooh, stop there. Oh. Right. Final exercise. We're going to come into a hollow hold for 20 seconds. If you want, you can turn it into the 100s, which will make it a bit more difficult. Otherwise, we are holding. Ready? 20 seconds. You can pump those arms if you want to. Make sure you're really tucked in here, lower back is down. Stomach is really engaged. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my goodness, that was a hard workout.
No, it's not.
It was. So if you...
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, well done. If you kept up with that and you pushed yourself, you're going to be feeling it in the best way. Right. Windscreen wipers. Loosen up those hips, loosen up the back. Then I think we'll go straight into our chest stretch. So feet towards each other. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Lie on your right side. Go for a big reach up and over with that left arm. And hold it. Nice deep breaths. That is the most perfect cerulean sky out there. Really try and melt into the mat with this, because sometimes when you're stretching, well, people tend to hold a little bit of tension still, but just really focus when you breathe out. Let your tension go. Let your tension go with your out breath. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. We're going to switch sides. Right leg crosses over the left, and then lie on your left side. Big reach up and over with that right arm, look to your right, and again just hold it there. Deep breaths. And after your workout is the perfect time to have, and you really want to have it within the hour, protein, so around 30 grams of protein, and some carbohydrate, and of course some vegetables, but you should have vegetables with every meal. Because you want to fuel up your muscles and aid the repair. And it will prevent you from going into fat storage mode as well. And you will just build lean mass, so muscle definition.
I love that. I quite like this idea of my protein powder before, which I've done.
Yeah.
Probably it's given me 15 grams.
Which is ideal, 15 grams before you work out.
And then my omelette after, which probably with cottage cheese could get to 30 or not.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That will be, yeah. Line your back.
Egg is only about 10, isn't it?
So about 7 grams of protein per egg. So you say.
So I'm at 21 because I have 3 eggs.
So you have 3 eggs, then you have some cottage cheese, and that's 30 grams protein.
That's great. That's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give those knees a hug, rock from side to side. Good. Then we're going to turn. Actually, no, let's do our glute stretch. So Trinny, just move closer to the glass. We need to stretch them out. You've worked them really hard today. So holding that stretch. Making sure you do feel the muscles around the hips stretch out, but it's not too intense. It should feel like you are getting a stretch. Holding for another 10 seconds. And then we're going to switch sides. And it's good to do this stretch throughout the day. You can do it sat down on a chair. Unless you're very hypermobile in the hips, in which case you want to strengthen and foam roll as opposed to stretch. So you're not creating too much laxity around your hip joints. And then we're going to come out of that stretch. Turn over. We'll do a dynamic hamstring and hip flexor stretch. Let's do our little cat dog stretch nice and slowly first of all. It's nice to stretch out those abs as well in that extension. Come to neutral. Bring your right foot forwards, hips tucked under. You're going to open the chest, come into your cactus, really pull those shoulders back. Deep breath into transition, framing your right leg, then exhale, you're going to push back, toes up, come into your hamstring stretch. Inhale, transition forwards. Exhale, open the chest, hips tucked in. Inhale, transition forwards, and exhale, push back. Good. One more of each. Push back, and then we're going to step forwards with that left foot, back with the right. And again, opening up the chest, hips tucked in, so we lengthen out the front of that right hip, framing your left leg rather, pushing the hips back, toes up. Inhale, we transition, and exhale, open. And then push back. Good. One more of each. Pushing back. and then stepping forwards. Slowly start to come up. Now we're going to stretch the front of the thigh so you can hold on to something here. Pick up your left foot, tuck in, really pushing the hips forward so we feel that lengthening of the thigh. Trying to pull that foot towards your glute. And then we're going to switch sides. I sometimes find you get more balance if you hold on to your foot with both hands. Focus on a point. So your body's evened out. And release. Shake it off. Have a little dance. And then we're ready for the weekend.
We are ready.
We're ready for Friday. Powerful strength workout, that one.
That was really good. Well done, everybody, for actually doing it. And we hope you enjoyed it. We will be back again. When are we back again? Let me just think about this.
On Wednesday. Are you?
No, because I'm in New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we'll be doing yoga on Sunday with Victoria. And then we won't be doing it until the following week on Wednesday, because I'm just in America. But you can follow Nat and you can sign up. Have you got any courses working right now, Nat?
I do. Actually, I'm about to start a June one.
Okay.
So that's coming in a week.
All right, so look out for that on Nat's channel.